Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. If you don't know me, my name is Duhamel Bentley. And girl, in today's video, we are actually going to be multitasking because I have been trying the Huda Beauty Jelly Hydrating Face Primer, which is, oh girl, right here, clear, cute little moment for a little while, as you can see here. And I'm ready to talk about it, especially because in today's video as well, we're talking about their latest launch in Skin, which is a foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited and so ready. I have been trying both of these off camera, together and separate, to really get an idea of what's going on. And today's the day, girl, where I sit in front of this camera and tell you all the tea of what I think about this product and how it wears, how it looks, how it feels. So get ready because we're about to embark on this journey. So the Water Jelly Hydrating Primer, as you can see, it's this really beautiful product. You know, it has this lovely different, kind of consistency. Truly is a jelly. This is going to be $33 retail and it contains 1.18 ounces of product. To be honest with you, that is a good amount of product, but because this is so liquid, let me show you. This is so liquid, you go through it pretty quickly. Like, I would say this is one side of the face. So you want to do 2 to 3 pumps on your entire face. It feels great on the skin. Let me tell you this right here. It really does feel really nice on the skin. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to plump. It's going to grip the makeup. So it has a lot of really cool benefits and ingredients. Some of the ingredients that this product contained were really surprising to me because I didn't expect, I guess, the primer to have such interesting ingredients. This is almost like skincare instead of just a basic primer, which I love. I think that's so cool. So once you've applied this to your entire face, you wanna give this 30 seconds minimum to 60 seconds for it to fully dry, to kind of give you the best benefit that it can. While it dries, I wanna read you really quick, and I had to write it down because, girl, these scientific names are crazy. So, one of the ingredients that this contains, which I thought was really interesting, because I myself didn't really know much of this ingredient, is going to be the, I'm gonna butcher this, you already know. It contains butylene glycol, and essentially what that does, it conditions the skin, it improves the texture of the skin, which we absolutely love that. I mean, already it's drying and it's feeling a little tacky, it's feeling a little, fresh on the skin. I'm really enjoying it. Also, it contains pentenyl glycol. It also contains pentenyl glycol, which essentially it's a synthetic humectant, and it also uses and it serves as a preservative to make sure there's no bacteria in here, amongst other really cool ingredients, guys. Honestly, I was really surprised of how much I've enjoyed this product. I do think that this product, you will run very quickly by it, but I do think this is a great ally for any foundation. I think this has worked really well on its own, and also I think this has worked really great also with matte foundations, luminous foundations, tint. Like, it's really just enhanced anything I put on top of my skin. It plays really nicely with anything you're blending and buffing and adding onto the skin. I have no issues, and I would highly recommend you to try this if you haven't tried it. I think this is incredibly cool and innovative. There's nothing, in my opinion, that is like this in the market currently. So guys, really cool product. Let me put my foundation on so you can see here now that we've allowed this to dry properly. Again, really affordable. I think $33 is very natural for any kind of primer at this point in time. And the ingredients on this seem quality. They seem really nice. So I highly recommend you guys to give it a try if you haven't. I know this product has been out for a little while, but I thought more now than ever with this new foundation launch that this would be appropriate for me to kind of combine them. And hello, Look at how beautiful these guys look together. They're like the belle of the ball. I can put them on top of a cake and like, there you go. A groom and a groom, or a brides and a brides, or, you know, a bride and a groom, whatever, you know, the vibe is. Very, very cute. I absolutely love that. All right, you guys, so now that my foundation is fully on, I want to talk to you guys a couple of things that I've noticed over and over and over when using these products together. I feel like both of these products work really, really great. However, I will say this. I feel like the primer works mainly for hydration and for gripping of the foundation. It doesn't really smooth, or it doesn't really blur any imperfections or texture on your skin. And I do feel like this foundation in particular does enhance a lot of the texture or imperfections you might have on your skin. I would highly encourage you to prep the skin in order for you to target whatever desired area you want to smooth out or enhance the focus lack of. So with that said, you guys, I feel like this has been a really fun experience. I feel like the foundation looks really, really great. I feel like definitely comparing it to the old formula, they have had some increasing benefits into it. I feel like you have definitely the full coverage effect on this. This wears really, really well for a long period of time. I think this pairs really well with primer in general, but I feel like this alone also works really, really well. This combination right here has really helped me, you know, have longevity and keep the foundation looking fresh as a daisy. Guys, I've had a really lovely experience with this. I'll link down the video below from the previous formula, so you guys can also check back and reference and see if, you know, there's really much of a difference. I personally don't really find much. I think both of the foundations are very moussey, which typically tend to look a little bit heavier on the skin. But I will say this one in particular looks a little bit more natural. I definitely think that the reformulated formula works a little bit better for the everyday wearer that wants a full coverage effect. I definitely think that this really does what it promises to do. I think it's very long wearing, you know, it's transfer resistant, waterproof, you know, it definitely is a very long lasting foundation and it looks really great. I really do think so. However, in my expectation, I would have wished that the foundation would have had more of a blurring property. Especially with the name filter effect. I mean, when I'm looking for a filter, I'm looking to look super snatched and, you know, just airbrushed and delicious. And I think this really does perform within the aspect of it gives you, you know, an even tone complexion. I think the selection of colors are really, really nice. They have what? 39 shades, which if I'm not mistaken is the same amount of shades of the old formula, which it makes me really happy. I feel like overall the foundation works. It does exactly what it says. I just wanna kind of set the expectation properly that even though if it says a filter effect, it's not really gonna do anything for your texture, or if you have, you know, frown lines and, you know, fine lines, any kind of just regularities to your skin, it's not going to be a one and go. Overall, I think this looks really, really great. It's not breaking. I've had this over 7 hours on. I've been doing my household chores. I've been, you know, running up and down, doing whatever I have to do. And this still looks really, really great. I don't think this foundation oxidizes too much. It does come out a little bit lighter and it does oxidize a little bit once you have it on the skin settled, but I don't think it's a drastic situation. I think it actually looks better when you're actually starting to wear it. I loved the experience of this product. I would have wished that it would have been a little bit more blurring, a little bit more smoothing, and I mean, this is a great combo and I love how this looks. The foundation is priced at $40 and like I said, has 39 shades. It contains a little bit more than the 1 fluid ounce, which is really lovely because there's a lot of ways you can use this. If you wanted to make this look a little bit more natural, depending on your skin texture and type, you could definitely intermix, you know, moisturizers into here, or you can mix oils to just kind of make it a little bit smoother. I do think that, again, this performs to the expectation. So if you really enjoyed the oil formula, but you felt maybe the fragrance was too much, this is fragrance free. So jumping into this is gonna be not a problem whatsoever. I also think that this looks a lot more natural. It's not heavy on the skin, you guys. It really doesn't feel like I have much, if not anything, on my skin. It's not, you know, transferable. It's very, very nice and comfortable. I really did enjoy it, honestly. I just wanted to really show you guys what this combo does. And I wanted to show you guys if this really was gonna have a filtered effect. And I feel like if we're talking about color-wise and evening out the complexion, it does. But I feel like if we're talking about softening out, you know, texture, or, you know, hiding any kind of frown lines or fine lines, anything related to the skin's texture, I don't think this is gonna perform. This is a great matte natural finish. So I mean, overall, I think this is a great experience. Just my piece of advice would be to please make sure that you're prepping your skin properly, because like I said, it's not always gonna be a kind of one and done situation. And I feel like overall, this foundation really does make a lovely difference. I think that, you know, even though it's a full coverage foundation, it's a nice option for those guys that love a full coverage foundation but don't love how dusty a lot of the full coverage foundations look. I personally am not the biggest fan of how clay-ish the full coverage foundations typically tend to look, and I feel like this is a really great option. I feel like I did 3 pumps, which is a lot. And even though I did 3 pumps, you guys, this looks really, really nicely. It's not breaking, and I mean, it just looks really, really good. Like, other than just like enhancing my texture, which I'm not the biggest fan of, I really like how this looks, and overall I just had a really lovely experience. I think packaging is so cute, and I definitely am gonna continue to use this, just taking the precautions on days that, you know, I'm gonna have more humidity in the air or it's gonna be hotter. This is your girl right here. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, Huda Beauty definitely did that. Just make sure to shake vigorously both products to ensure that, you know, you're giving yourself the best benefit you can from the product. If you are wondering where you can get these products, you can definitely get these products in hudabeauty.com. You can also get these products in sephora.com or Sephora itself, the actual store. I highly encourage you to try these products. This is not a sponsored video, guys, but I am seeking for different types of foundations for different types of events. And I definitely feel like, depending on where you're at and your necessity, this is a great foundation. And if we are comparing this foundation to my last review, which I'll make sure to link down below, which is the Morphe, I think it's called like the Fauxfilture foundation. They're claiming that that one's a medium to full coverage, very similar aspect to this one, and I feel like this one is $20 more than that one. However, you definitely are gonna enjoy your money a lot more with this Huda Beauty Fauxfilture Luminous Foundation. I love it, I really do. I think it's a great experience, and I am really excited to bring this to you guys. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are so excited and grateful to have you join our family. And girl, if you haven't binge watched, it's a thing in this channel. So I'll leave a couple of videos down below for you. Honey, I will catch you on the next one. Bye.